Baker always had a ball in his hand, running down the hall, doing something, and he would always, in fact, after several broken vases, you never saw him without a ball in his hand.
Mayfield hails from Lake Travis High School in Austin, Texas, where he led the Cavaliers to a state title his junior year. Lake Travis struggled during Mayfield's senior season, posting a 9-2 record, and once his dream school, TCU, opted for another quarterback, Mayfield was suddenly left without many options.
We were excited. We knew we got a steal. We had recruited him at other schools, a couple of the coaches here, and were shocked, really, that he didn't have a scholarship. And so we talked to him, told him our situation and our vision for him, and luckily, he showed up and fell into our lap.
Why do you think that is? How did he kind of like fall through the recruiting?
I think he was holding out for some different offers. He had some offers early and those filled up, and I think he was holding out, and it just didn't work out. But, he won state championships, had incredible stats, very talented young man, and sometimes those things happen in recruiting.
He was 3. He was watching Saturday morning cartoons in his TV chair, his favorite TV chair, and he jumped up and he said, "I'm not going to watch cartoons anymore, I'm going to watch ESPN." And he literally did that. I'm not joking. From that day on, he decided he watched ESPN, and actually that's kind of how he took up baseball. He learned how to watch baseball through that, but he loved everything about having a ball in his hand and just always playing.
He was just multi-sport focused, and the story that my wife had shared with you about his transition from cartoon focus to watching sports was just an absolute discipline with him, and he's still this way. He became a sports trivia source.
Baker was a freshman my second year here, and I was a defensive coordinator then, and Baker was part of the freshman team. He actually, Coach Morris was the head coach at the time, and he coached the quarterbacks, and so Baker and another quarterback kind of shared time as freshmen here. Baker was very small. He's probably 5'5", maybe 5'6" as a freshman, but he was very, very bright, bouncing off the walls all the time. Was a good athlete, but he was just one of the late bloomers, I think, out of the freshman class. But he was on our top team, and he was just an extreme competitor.
On August 30th, just 7 weeks after arriving on campus, Baker Mayfield became the first true freshman walk-on quarterback in history to start a season opener at a BCS conference school. That day, he threw for 413 yards and 4 touchdowns while running for another. Texas Tech beat SMU 41-23.
I thought that all fall he would be a scout team guy. I really thought he'd be the scout team player of the week every week, and the defensive coaches would be going and telling Coach Kingsbury and Coach Morris, golly, this freshman quarterback is a stud. That's kind of what I thought. And I thought in the springtime he'd get a look. But when Michael Brewer got injured, and I don't know what happened with some of the older guys, and obviously Baker was impressing them, and they gave him a chance. And that, at the end of the day, that's all you want. Just give me an opportunity, and that's Baker made the most of it. And I'm so proud that he did that. It makes makes our whole community just so proud to see our guys doing well when they go off.
He really surprised a lot of us, and that's just he came out and he was ready to play. So
yeah, what surprised you? What caught your eye?
He very fun. He's really relaxed all the time. He's a great guy. He doesn't, he's always the same person no matter what. He's a good leader, and he really knows, and he loves to play the game of football. So.